Welcome to Divine Perspective. Colossians 3:23 states, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord and not for human masters." In all our dealings, we should be working for the Lord, not just at church, not just at particular gatherings, but in all the things that we do. And that can be challenging. And one of the places I think can be challenging is in our places of work. You know, there's so many different personalities to deal with, so many policies and procedures and things like that we have to be, working through. It can be really hard sometimes to work as if you're working for the Lord. But we must always have this in mind. Colossians is very clear about it. It says, whatever you do. So whatever we do, we should be working for the Lord. But how do we do this? And if we use the place of work as an example, what are some of the things, some of the practical things that you can do in order to fulfill this scripture? So I have a few things here, 5 things I just want to look at really, really quickly that we can do practically at work in order to fulfill Colossians 3:23. Number one for me, always speak words of grace. Now, our tongues can be, can really get us into trouble. So we really should take a breather, take a step back and think about the words that we're going to say. And even in our emails or telephone correspondence, people can pick up tone in our emails and in our voice. So we must be always full of grace and always speak words of grace. Focus on our work. Don't get distracted. That there could be office acting antics that are going on that we don't want to be involved in. Be honest in all our ways. Speak the truth. If you've made a mistake, own up. It can be rectified. Don't get into gossip. We know God hates gossip. We shouldn't be gossiping. If we don't know for sure, we don't know if it's fact, we weren't there, it's not evidenced, don't gossip. And fifthly, for me, which is, a real pillar for me, is have an attitude of gratitude. Always be grateful. Always be grateful for the things that you have and the things that the Lord has provided. And as I said, we're using the example of work. There's people out there that don't have work. So be grateful that you have a job and have that attitude of gratitude in all that you do. So brothers and sisters, work as if you are working for the Lord.